That's the goal. They want to simplify it. But nor are we looking at, oh, hey, let's just abolish income tax, or let's just have one unified tax rate, or let's get rid of all these exemptions and just make it 10%. And that's the difficult onion. Vinod Rawal, okay, in a realistic sense, incremental adjustments end up only complicating the tax code, when wisdom tells us the simpler it is, the better it is for everyone. At the same time, the government wants something that's revenue, or rather revenue neutral. So they'll say, okay, we got 10,000 crores last year, as long as we get the same, we can make an adjustment. Can the finance minister do something special, or is it just going to be incremental here and there?
Well,
let Vinodji take that. Vinod Rawal.
Yeah.
Good morning. Rishabh, the thing is, basically, it is going in the news for last 1 month that finance minister is going to exempt 15 lakhs rupees income. But I think you and me both know, I think we both are sitting here for the last 6-7 years and looking at all. So the thing is, yes, finance minister can do it. There are options available because lots of taxpayers are in zero bracket. They are not paying any taxes. Last year also, they made it for 7 lakhs rupees. But we all know how this 7 lakhs is there. The moment it is 7 lakh, 1 rupee, you have to pay tax from 2.5 lakhs rupees, not from 7. So there are areas available from where she will bring out the money. She have already taxed capital gains. So it's very easy. They are getting a good chunk of money from the equity market, STT as well as capital gain taxes, which is now being taxed at 15%. So yes, we are expecting some basic exemption limit to go on, as new direct tax code is expected, and all the exemption deductions, which the sections you were referring to, has already been taken away. Housing has been, if you really consider section 24 rebate of 2 lakh rupees, that is now a peanut, and that has also been taken away in this new regime. So we are expecting some exemptions on the basis of this, because everybody is going to have a house, and without loan, house cannot be bought by a middle class person. So interest element will be added to this 7 lakhs. So we are expecting at least 10 lakhs rupees basic exemption should be there. And the tax rationalizations are certainly expected this time, because it's a 15 lakhs rupees with, if you really consider with the inflation index and all that, like other countries, they can connect it with the inflation, this capital inflation index. Every year they are coming out. So let's hope some changes. You can call it a cosmetic changes, but I think in new direct tax code, they are going to simplify the law. The interpretation has to be with examples and formulas, so it's easy to understand and litigations get reduced. So I'm expecting this budget to be making changes on the basis of interpretations, simplifications and tax rates simplifications with basic exemptions.
Okay. So one was taxes, the other is the markets. Now the markets are in a corrective phase, which is fine. They've been at record highs every month last year. So a little bit of correction, 10% here and there is fine. Are we in trouble in the market? So the Sensex is up 900 points today. How do you expect the markets to react?
I don't feel market is in trouble. There is no issue at all. So it's a normal phenomena. Everything doesn't go up, as you are saying, it's boiling and boiling and boiling. But every time you have to sometimes switch off the gas also. Otherwise it will blast. So now the thing is, the market was at that stage whenever it was going completely on the rising way only. Now the time it was there, this correction was very much due. And today, if you really see, it's again, I think approximately 1,000 points up. So I think something must have been happening in the budget. That's the reason the market is reacting to that. And I don't feel that way. The other thing you said, that when that point will come, when we'll be going to the upward, the basic thing is actually the interest burden on this country is very, very high. So as Gautam was saying, that investment is the point, I will say that your own debt has to be reduced. The government has to reduce its own expenditure. The cost, the administrative costs and all, they are very high. They have to reduce. Every year we talk about that to reduce it, and we are doing it. But I think we are not achieving that targets also. That is also very important as compared to the GDP numbers, because you have to reduce your expenditure. Only then you will be having some money to pay the debts, and as and when you are in a comfortable in debts, you can make your investments, you can put your money in infrastructure as a cheaper money, Right now, it's a very costlier money we are
Okay.
imposing. We are putting
Second
in.
person they mentioned that, a concept of used to be HUF, okay, it's not wiped out completely, but joint filing. Last thoughts, Mr. Rawal, on your expectations.
I agree with you, sir. Now it is high time to bring the family. It is not a HUF, Rishabh. We are talking about wife, husband, married filing jointly.
Yes.
HUF was a different concept. It has its own pros and cons. That's the reason it is not being so popular now. But on the other side, married filing jointly is a concept which Europeans and US is already following up. And that really emotionally also keeps the family bonded, as well as gives more money in the hands of the family to give more consumption driven market.
Okay,
They
explain
give
this
more
to
money
me.
to
Okay, let's say I'm earning 20 lakh rupees and my wife is earning 20 lakh rupees. Okay, why would it make sense for us to join the income? Wouldn't that increase our tax bracket?
No, this doesn't increase the tax bracket. They have to rationalize that way that the tax brackets are not increased. You're
So
thinking
what's
of
the
present.
benefit for me to file joint in theory?
Yes, the benefits are there. In your case, your wife is making 20 lakhs, you are making 20 lakhs, so example is different. If I take your wife is earning only 5 lakhs and you are earning 20 lakhs rupees and tax slab is 30 lakhs rupees for all, the higher tax. So you get the benefit of that. You don't reach to that slab jointly and get the benefit.